A letter to my freshman self. Freshman year. Naive. I'm sorry, is that mean? Not to freak you out or anything, but my goodness, girl. This will be the year of firsts. Trying to fit an overly generalized and overhyped version of the ideal college freshman year is going to tire you out and strip you of your optimism kind of fast. You grapple with identifying the elements of yourself you'd like to leave in high school and those you want to tap into during this new and exciting phase of life. This is a nice way of saying that by your surprise, you don't even really know who you are overwhelmed by the possibilities of who you might be, and still don't even know what you don't know. You lean a lot on friends from home, but by the end of the fall semester, you'll be feeling a little depleted and robbed of your confidence.
Been through a lot this last week.
Don't worry, it'll work itself out, I promise. Come January, take that risk and apply for that organization.
Also, I opened that email that I was supposed to get from my school, and I'm a fish camp counselor. So that means that I get to be a counselor for the freshmen.
Listen to the people who want you to succeed. Visit your favorite place. See the good in your redirected path, currently filled with long days of feeling like a little bit of an outsider. This will be the year of firsts. Crazy living experiences involving law enforcement, your first 2 visits to Lakeview, and a family of 25 partners in Lime to go with it. A word of advice: drink the Kool-Aid sooner than later. Go to the hangouts and give yourself the opportunity to thrive, even when others say no in their own ways. Spend more time enjoying the convenience of your brother and future sister-in-law. Cherish the stillness of the slower spring days, binging Netflix in your townhouse with your roommate. Quick change is right around the corner, and pretty soon you'll be branching into your own path. This will be the year of firsts. Sophomore year, recovery. Your first full year as a full-time student at A&M, and you're finally where you thought you should have been all along.
I was walking to my fave study spot.
At this point, you've loosened the binds to the familiarities of home life and are pretty much living it up. You're doing a lot of things on your own. You're determined to expand your social circle and will do just that throughout the year. You have not 1 but 2 jobs that are just the beginning of so much growth for you and are loving how it busies your schedule. You're taking care of you, and the independence is fulfilling. You're confident, happy, healthy, and sharing it all in a full house of 4 other girls. This year is growth. You're festive, expressive, silly, active. You are you in a very pure form for the time.
If you get a little clip.
I love to be extra. Who here loves to be extra? Raise your hand. And here comes the spring, an opportunity for another life-changing experience.
So happy! I'm gonna make a snow angel. It is snowing so hard right now, and I'm so happy.
Checkmate, and welcome to 2018. This is a semester that solidifies A&M as home. New opportunities and meeting new people that will soon become dear to you for many reasons. You had your feet on the ground and are ready for an even better year as a junior.
Junior 1 is AAA. Woo! So we got to do that for the first time, and whoop for the first time today.
Veteran. This is the year you own. You'll go into it realizing the stakes. Half your time at A&M is up. Accustomed to your personality, you're doing all you can to make the best of it. The summer brings another defining year of fish camp, service, leadership, and many brand new things in an experience too good to be true, except it really was true. You spend the summer in your own version of a Jersey Shore GTL, although yours is more like a run, work, school. First time diving headfirst into summer classes.
It's very fast. It's very fast paced, which is like to be expected because I'm only in classes for summer 1.
Shout out sprinting to make it from Wayner to the Liberal Arts Building in 20 minutes of a deathly still June day.
I was gonna say, this is what it's really like to go to A&M. Giga.
Come July, you're thriving in purple every day. Literally. You think I'm joking. You spend so much of your time surrounding yourself with talented, successful, intelligent, hilarious, and encouraging friends who truly give you life. You'll do some solo travel to a place you've always wanted to go. Still surprised your parents were okay with it. Wedding bells ring in October. You'll visit your favorite place later in the semester with your family and keep convincing yourself that you can do it all.
I didn't get a chance to do all that stuff that I just said I might do.
This is the year you become consciously and intentionally defined by your faith in all facets of your life, from your choices to your approach to others. You'll be thankful for this momentum because you end up needing it a lot during the fall semester.
It's gonna be a full weekend too, but I'm blessed, so it doesn't even matter.
As you navigate hardships,
Crazy stuff come up, honestly.
and confusion late in the semester,
Tough things and tough conversations.
you'll form a solid relationship in an unlikely way. Starting 2019 off right, you keep the first coming with a classic road trip with 8, seeking cool beach waves in Alabama, a state you previously vowed never to go to. Good for you. Life continues to throw random things at you as the semester begins. along with studying every night and finally solidifying some consistency in YouTube.
Welcome back to another college week in my life. It's actually Sunday. If you don't know me, you're new to my channel.
And new music, spring 2019 gives you even bigger things. Events and milestones including ordering
My Aggie ring. I love Texas A&M. Giga.
and receiving your Aggie ring. Yes, live those ones in the moment. You deserve it. As the year quickly draws to a close, you'll be left with confidence, a fulfilling semester of work, and solid, grounding faith in the plan specially tailored for you. You'll be thinking about the future arguably too much, but it pushes you to make the next year one for the books. Not to mention, you somehow earned another opportunity to gain another family, unique, special, and aqua in their own right. There's a lot of unknowns going into senior year. Truth be told, it's a cluster of looming anxiety and excitement that changes on the daily. I guess some things never change, do they? Senior year, the daily scam. Summer, so many things to say. Late volleyball nights, office work by day, and honing a healthy lifestyle in between. You're quickly adjusting to a new role in camp that challenges you like never before. You scam your way through the Wesley cabins at camp as a third year. You were defined before this, but this final experience will redefine you in ways you never expected. Shout out to John's legendary laundromat. You know who you are. You go on vacation for a really special birthday and drag that bad boy into Howdy Week. Another year of firsts. Lots of new things you still have yet to do. Like going to a music festival and New York all in 1 week while juggling school in the middle of it all. Like I said, this is a semester of scams. Excursions, football games, photographing more live sporting events than ever before while wrestling with the reality of the last times you'll get to do them given the unknown status of grad school. You get to lean on your friends that are going through the same worries and realizations. You talk about the future in an the places you'll go manner to keep the mood light. Only things are a little bit different for you because you ambitiously decided to trade your last semester for something more non-traditional. Some might call it a scandal, which fits in hindsight. So A&M sent out an email to us, all of the students that are abroad in Italy. Anyways, there's 3 A&M programs in Italy, and all of them are canceled. But you call it another box checked off a list of goals you set for yourself when you first came to A&M. This is why you insisted on balling out during the fall semester. You spent a lot of time during winter break bouncing around town, placing see you later in space of where goodbye fits more appropriately. You struggle in limbo at the year's beginning, just before you embark on your program journey. Mom insists on accompanying you as far across the world as possible, so you get to visit England and France before the big farewell in Italy. You're nervous and paranoid because, well, you're on the other side of the world.
Family just left, so I'm a free girl.
Are you sensing a recurring theme of finding and placing yourself in uncomfortable spaces? Adjusting to Italian life will be full of novel experiences.
This here is my bed, so I'm just over here chilling by the window, which I like and appreciate. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of our room. But then you go in here.
And just a heads up, while you're there, you still won't be able to avoid the unknowns of the future post-study abroad and post-graduation.
When I come back, like the real world's gonna hit.
Put everything into getting into grad school while abroad. Schedule the meetings, take the calls, and make the time.
Always looking for like free time and just like times that I can like make sure that I stay on top.
But also remember where you are. Eat the pasta. Go for the run in the rural Tuscan outskirts of town.
Really, really happy, but also very, very tired.
Be by yourself and be with others. It all provides growth that you don't even really realize until after the drama and urgency of returning home calms. You have no choice but to sit in the dust settling around your shelter in place. You'll try to pick yourself up, but it's hard. The month of March is hard. You try not to think too much about the ins and outs while simultaneously wanting to remember and live out the indispensable experience you got to taste. Oh, and don't worry about missing your friends in Italy. The really good ones will make themselves known, and when they do, you remember why it is you love Texas A&M so much. Some of the purest and most genuine people that walk campus each day and just happen to walk into your path. Make the best of where you are. Realize the little amount of control you have in the grand scheme, but make optimal use of time discovering what you can control. Your biggest lesson comes right back into play here. Remind yourself that although you can't control the actions or values of others, you have complete agency in those of yourself. Advice: take the time to celebrate yourself. Pour into yourself with the things you've always wanted to do. Make plans for the future with the people you love and the places you love. Keep doing what you love, even though it's not always visibly rewarding, because you've also learned the reward isn't always the purpose. It's the same for the time at hand, even with each day seeming mundane.
Pretty much having a very productive summer. I keep thinking back to when I was younger and I wasn't doing any sort of like productiveness.
Recognize that you still never get it back.
It's been a pretty tough day, to be honest with you.
One day, you'll want your freshman year back.
The days go by so fast. I learned in college that, like, by the time you know it, you're going to be a sophomore. And by the time you know it, you're going to be an upperclassman. By the time you know it, you're about to graduate college. So there you go. First day of college, oh, tomorrow I'm going to graduate.
Even the low days are one of a kind in their own right.
Ridiculous, and I hate doing stuff like that because I don't function well past 11, and clearly.
Know that vulnerability is not weakness. So enjoy time with family, more duo and FaceTime calls, ask questions, speak up. Appreciate the progress you make every year. Continue to reach out, say what you mean, sing out loud, create and learn, relax, be still.
Honestly, taking a nap.
Give thanks. Celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. And as you move into your next season, I'm sure you can guess, this will be a year of firsts.